Oh, right, I have to talk to Maeve, too, because I picked up a decent bit of those, and I've talked to her once. Liliana, the Storm Coast. A symbol like that would not be a bad tattoo. Like the Inquisition symbol. The Inquisition symbol, the Kirkwall, the heraldry, I guess. Neither of those would be bad. If I remember right, this has, and by this I mean Dragon Age, has a lot of cool potential tattoos. There are 3 different levels to this. I'm gonna see one enemy, and then I'm gonna leave.
Must be an old deep roads access. It looks ancient.
Don't want to fight. Is this hold position? No, that's hold position. H. Hold still. Okay, I'm gonna use you to experiment, Sarah. Okay, they're holding still. Level 8, okay. Not the worst. Considering there's 3 different levels to this place, though. No. Did not mean to do that. Oh, I can't access the world map in Valimar. I'm leaving Valimar. I'll come back to this later. I know it says I can be in here at level 8, but I don't want to be in here at level 8. I'm just gonna Google Valimar, actually. Let me stress that it's Dragon Age Inquisition, so it doesn't give me, like, 6 different hotels. Okay, this doesn't look like there's... Never mind, there's a whole lot here. Okay, so I just saw that there are 3 quests in Valimar. Deep Trouble, the Vault of Valimar, and, well, shit. Here's one of them. Okay, so I'm right in putting this off for a bit. Screw it. I'm gonna jump to the Forbidden Oasis. Literally just because I want to get the camps. I already said I want power before I let my heart burn. I have every camp everywhere else that'll let me go. Plus, I wanted to see Scout Harding again.
Come to join us at the Oasis? It's actually quite the sight. It and the temple are further in.
Anything else?
Anything else I should know?
Not much to tell.
Fair.
A mining company out of Valfremin used to have an interest here, but economies change, and they moved on. Strange the miners never marked the temple on their maps.
Strange that you just bamfed out of existence. Hey, do that, do that. There's only one other camp here. The Temple of Nope, I ain't fucking with that. Alright, what do you want?
Dispatch for you. What is it? Could prove useful, sir.
Mining equipment. What do I need to make that? Nugskin and iron. Sure. And I said I was gonna do this, so let's save. Are you gonna give me the same one?
What is it? Could prove useful, sir.
Acquired recipe for mining equipment. Okay, so it's the same one. Do I still get power if I complete it again? I do. I'm gonna save that for if I ever need power to progress. Okay, so this way... I don't like this area, but it's a welcome change of pace. Like, this looks so vastly different from everywhere else I've been. A footbridge constructed by the Enver's Mining Company. A few words are carved into a plank, only faintly visible in its weathered wood. Pass the time with another day. All the same, but you earn your pay. Okay. Who's this statue supposed to be of, and why is he holding a head? Weights of War. Sketches of the statue from various angles occupy several pages of the journal. I've seen the pose before. Often it represents the burdens carried by those who die by the sword. Usually the man, or the head of his enemy, bears some identifying mark, but I can find none here. Perhaps there's some message in their uniformity. No claims to personal glory, only stern acceptance of duty. Given the approach's association with the Wardens, it's a fitting sentiment. Excerpt from the Journal of Henry Doucet, Enver's Mining Company representative and amateur historian. Oh, he's an amateur historian, no wonder. I don't want to fight anything here. I legit just want that camp. Want that camp, and then I'll go. Mainly because I actually do just really want to talk to party members now. Is that down or up? I'm gonna hope it's up. What the hell would it be trying to show me down there? Did I knock the alarm? Ugh, there's shards everywhere. There's another one all the way the hell over there. Aries Peak. Worn Pillars. A sketch of the pillars followed by another drawing imagining the pillars as part of a grand monument with appended notes on the subject. The remains of the structure surely predate the Second Blight, perhaps older. My knowledge of ancient Imperium architecture is limited. There are some similarities, but I'm uncertain of their origin. One of the miners thinks they're elven. Of course, this is based on a few carvings he found that look sort of elfy. The pillars are unlike the ruins one sees in the Dales. Of course, these would be much older than anything found there. And again, it's an excerpt from Henry Doucet's journal. Set that as active. Also, what does this have to do with the Wardens? Why do the Wardens have anything to do with this place? Hang on. Well, how the hell do I get down there? If I barrier, will I live? We're gonna fucking find out. That was the spell. Oh! I got what I wanted.
There's
I hit that rock,
over there.
so I lived. The woman can wait a second.
It's beautiful.
What are those pig things?
Tuskets. They're kind of cute.
Ugh. I bet it takes your hand off. Or leaves you presents.
Okay, those are Tuskets. Pretty sure those are the things that annihilated me in the Fallowmire. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna hard save. I'm gonna talk to the miner. Come back, ma'am. I think they said ma'am earlier. Hello?
Who are you? Why are you following me? I'm just looking for stuff to salvage. Used to work here. I know no one needs it.
Let me introduce myself
I'm
then.
with the Inquisition.
Been out here a while. But I'll assume that's important. Doesn't explain why you're following me.
You came out here to salvage?
You came all the way out here to salvage old mining equipment.
Mostly, I wanted to go into this one cave. Used to store stuff there. Damn thing wasn't overrun by spiders. I put my wedding ring there. Couldn't stand the sight of the thing. But I couldn't throw it away either. Oh, it was a stupid argument. Part of me knew I'd still want that ring.
Yeah. Well, let me say goodbye then. Jesus fucking Christ, game. That's really far north. No offense, lady. No. Oh, I can. Yeah, right, I got myself into combat. Put your staves away, people. Okay, back we go. I'm torn on whether I want to go back to Valimar, but I've kind of already committed to not for now. Oy. I'm also just torn on who I talk to, because part of me really doesn't want to talk to Cullen in the slightest. But I know if I don't now, I'll miss out on dialogue that he'll say later. Reverse that. He won't say the same stuff now as he will later. Also, I want to see my troops.
There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims.
Good.
None made quite the entrance you did.
I like to stand out.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
Yeah, a hole in the sky. Yeah, everything's a mess.
The Conclave destroyed a giant hole in the sky. Things aren't looking good.
Which is why we're needed. The Chantry
What are you
lost
doing?
control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains.
Well, what the hell are they gonna do?
The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
I do not like your enthusiasm. Where is my mouse? There it is. You thought it through.
You've given this a lot of thought.
I know what happens when order is lost, and action comes too late. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Ryden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Okay, I appreciate getting the little cutscene for talking to him. I wanted the actual conversation. I wanted this.
The mages are ready to approach the breach. I pray this will be enough to close it.
Do you and I have a problem? He doesn't like me? Actually, yeah, I'll ask.
You weren't happy with how I brought in the mages. Do you have a problem with me as well?
Of course not. I have no intention of endangering your alliance, but I must ensure the safety of those here.
Can you do it without being a Templar?
The mages. They are putting themselves at risk for the Inquisition, as are you. Any precautions taken are meant to aid you, nothing more. I hope you will accept them as such.
Hold that thought. Does that dude on the left not have a face? Never mind a face. He doesn't have a head. Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
I'm glad to have the charges on our side. Fool's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
To fucking ask again. Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
Why'd the Templars
Why
leave?
did Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
What changed?
But the Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
And in that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's
No one
actions,
forces you
but
lot
I'm
to
here as
join up.
proof of that. I sympathize with their frustrations.
Tell me about your colleagues.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
How's working with Josephine?
What do you think of our ambassador?
We have little in common. How she delights in meeting with nobles all day is beyond me.
She's good
But
at
I
it.
enjoy working with her.
What do you think of Liliana?
How do you like working with Liliana?
The Inquisition would not exist without her.
Damn right.
I may not always agree with her methods, but she's more passionate about our cause than anyone. Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly, but Liliana is just as responsible for its formation.
Tell me about our soldiers, mainly because I'm concerned about that dude on the left with no face.
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our numbers are small, but they suit our needs for the time being.
Look, I'm working
Some
on it,
Templars
okay?
have joined us instead of following the Order. They've proven invaluable in training new recruits.
Wait, I got Templars even though I picked the mages? Hello?
I should let you get
A
back to
handful
work.
at least? Wait, you ain't done?
Traveled some distance to reach Haven. You're from the Circle in Ostwick?
Should I still be locked up, Colin?
Would you prefer I stayed locked away, like a good mage?
I didn't. I only meant to make conversation. A poor choice of topic, given our past. Shall we speak of something else?
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I want to talk about something else. Never mind. Bye.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Now I just feel like an asshole. I walked up to him, he tried to make conversation, and I just went, fuck you. Hey, Cassandra. You look like you need a better training dummy. That thing doesn't stand a chance.
Ugh.
Excuse? Oh, I want to. I really want to, but I know she's straight. But I already said this, so yeah, you need stronger dummies.
I think you need practice dummies made of sturdier stuff.
That would be nice.
Like maybe iron.
Did I do the right thing?
What do you mean?
What I
Elaborate.
have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
I investigate. What do you believe?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm chosen then?
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were.
Me
But
too.
the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
This conversation would probably be hilarious as a Qunari.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we collect the rebel mages and close the breach. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
You had to do it.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I?
No. Like you said, somebody had to do something.
My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act.
You
I
thought.
see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day.
It
I
technically
cannot
was.
afford to be so careless again.
Yeah, you had cause.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you believe you're chosen. Does that mean you believe in the Maker?
Ugh. I don't know.
I can't really say.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Imagine a Qunari believing in the Maker. I don't want to know where she just pulled that sword from. Okay, so... Where is he? Ah, there he is. Sell all. I don't know where 1,000 cuts is, so that's gonna go. Same with charging bolt. I don't need this many enhanced lightning bolt rings. Keep the others. I don't know why I have so many apprentice armors, so away they go. Weapons. I'm gonna sell the Qunari shield. Disciple fire staff. Qunari battle axe. I don't know if that was bull. Bull is bull's edge. Hunting longbow. Balanced hunting longbow. I really want to sell the Swedish fingers just because of the way it looks. Actually, you know what? Out you go. I don't want that thing around me. Wait.
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it.
You
I've
did?
been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
It was on the It was on the
If the
way.
history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
You've proven yourself to be an honorable woman. Principled. I've great admiration for you. And I've never been more certain in my decision.
You hated me yesterday. Hello? We'll do better.
There will be opportunities for us to do even more in the future.
Then I look forward to it.
Thoughts on the Inquisition.
What
That's
do you
all I'll say
think of
to
the
you.
Inquisition?
Because you're
I expected more.
apparently
Men,
really
better
wanting to
equipment.
romance me.
You may have Andraste's favor, but wars are won by men, soldiers.
Wars are won in many ways.
Brute force is not always the answer. There are plenty of other paths to victory.
True enough. Still, it never hurts to be prepared. One thing I will say about your men. They're passionate, devoted. You inspire them. Build on that foundation, and you will have an army that makes nations tremble.
Oh god. What about our cause?
What do you think of the Inquisition's cause?
Restoring order is a goal I support wholeheartedly. But that's not the end of it, is it? Not by a half. The Lady Seeker believes we are restoring the Chantry. Others say it needs reform. I don't know where you stand on the matter, and I'll admit I haven't made up my mind either.
Technically both. What about Haven? What do you think about this place?
Haven?
It's a war camp that was once a pilgrim's refuge. It's the state of the world, though, isn't it? Holy ground turned into a battlefield. Pity about that temple. Would have been nice to see it.
That's on you. What are your thoughts on the war?
What do you think
Why
about all
not?
this trouble between the Mages and Templars?
Looking at it from where we stand, it seems inevitable. But that could be hindsight.
It is.
How many of us actually saw it coming?
Hawk,
Either way,
probably.
I don't think the Chantry will ever recover.
I feel like Hawk absolutely saw it coming.
What do you think of my advisors?
Liliana seems nice. Also a little frightening, but mostly nice.
That's right. You're afraid of her.
Does Liliana frighten you? Has she said anything to you?
No, she hasn't said anything. I'd just rather not offend her. I don't want to wake up with a blade in my kidneys if I can help it.
That's fair.
What do you think of my advisors?
Josephine's lovely, and craftier than you'd expect. The Inquisition could not have picked a better ambassador.
I'm not gonna.
should return to our
You'd listen to your
duties.
opinion on Colin and then
Wish.
the
You
rest
are,
of
after all,
the
in charge.
companions. Not now. Oh, son of a bitch! Did I sell that medallion? All right, into the buyback I go. this should be fun.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
How'd you know he's a Templar?
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the
Oh,
armor.
wait, Ben Hesrath. I get it.
Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down, helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Qunari learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
You can always help him.
You sound like you want to head down there and give the troops some pointers.
Nah, I'm no good at command unless I know who my guys are sleeping with and what they like to drink. Inquisition's already too large for that. The chargers are big enough for me. Biggest problem for
Fair,
the
I guess.
Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top.
Excuse
They've
you?
got no leader, no Inquisitor.
I thought that was me. I thought I already had that
Maybe
title.
We need one. I'd be willing.
You? Huh. Why you?
Someone should, and I'm willing.
Nobody else seems to be stepping forward, and since I can seal rifts, I'm here whether I like it or not.
Exactly.
If it proved necessary to have an Inquisitor, I could make a go of it.
For a second there, you sounded like a Qunari. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
I absolutely do not think that a lot of those soldiers would go home and get fat.
So,
Some of them would.
That Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
Yeah, Tevinter magic goes too far.
I've got no problem with normal magic, but Tevinter goes beyond all reason.
Even though I really like the idea of
The
the
Vints are always
Imperium.
pushing. Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn thing gives me a headache just looking at it.
If what I've heard about the next game is right, and it actually takes place in the Imperium, we might actually see Bull again. Make him the repeating companion instead of Cullen, for the love of God. Okay, where is everybody? Talk to Blackwell, Cassandra, Cullen, Bull. There's Varric, Sarah, Liliana, Solus. Varric it is. I'll start with my boy. Maybe he'll finally talk about Bianca in this game.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right?
Yeah,
I mean,
next
you go
question.
from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
If this is all bullshit.
None of this shit should have happened.
You don't know the half of it. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it.
Mostly demons, I
Bad
think.
for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
Why'd you stay?
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
Hasn't sunk in yet.
I'm still not sure I believe any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline.
Oh, me too, Varric.
You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Am I a miracle? I want to talk to you.
Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad. But red lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How fast does it spread, Varric? Do
How
you
long
know?
does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This elder
Wait, hang
one
on.
managed to take the worst thing I can think of
People were
and make it worse.
ingesting it in
That's
Redcliffe?
the
I didn't see that. Yeah, let's keep hoping.
I'd like to keep hoping it's a coincidence, if you don't mind. I need to be able to sleep at night.
Honestly, I think I'll give up sleeping for the foreseeable future.
That's
I've got
also
people
very
trying
valid.
to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority.
Bet.
But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
I know Varric would like me to say have a party or catch my breath. I'm gonna do anything but celebrate, honestly.
After what just happened, I hardly feel like we won anything.
We're just getting started. You can't win a war in a day. Things
True.
should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Yeah, somebody will. Liliana's got enough people out there. How do I know? She has to, right? She's got people fucking everywhere else.
Well, that's mages all over. So many rogues. I bet all of Ferelden lost their
There is but
curses.
one god.
I'll just be the other side of Haven, just in case.
They're what we need.
You expected something else? We needed this.
Yeah.
We needed? No, pretty sure that question was never passed my way. I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
Is this me getting rid of her? Fuck that. I'm not getting rid of her.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
I don't want to accidentally fire her.
The Chantry isn't supporting us.
I told you that it was complicated. Without
I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna do it right smack dab in the middle.
The chosen of
Hey, egg boy.
Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Sounds dashing.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke
No,
is
they're
real.
not.
Posturing is necessary.
It might be now, actually. I think Hawk might have killed
I've
the last
journeyed
one
deep
in
into the
DA2.
fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
A smart and happy hero.
Hopefully the kind who lives to become that embarrassing former hero everyone has to put up with.
I can think of worse fates. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion.
Yeah, but I
Cassandra
kind of
has been
swallowed the
accommodated,
mages.
But you understand my caution.
Sandra will protect you.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach. So we have gained the mages. Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced time travel. Could it have been an illusion? A trick of the Fade?
I'm a mage, I'd know.
I've been to the Fade before. I'd know it.
Point taken. What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition succeed to avoid the future you witnessed.
Saw you there.
I'm surprised you're not more interested in your own future.
I know enough. If that future happened, then I, and Cassandra, Cullen and the rest, failed to stop this Elder One. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
What the fuck do you know?
You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
You know what? That's true. The Elder One wants to be a god, and I've pissed him off twice. Hi, Dorian.
The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Hallam Sharal? Cows milking farmers?
I'll think of something.
Give me time. I'm sure I'll surprise you.
I suspect that's untrue. Unless you strip yourself naked and allow the Chantry to flog you into repentance?
I'm good.
That would surprise me. I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition
hopefully
is
free
seen
them.
as an authority. You've given southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
As long as they're like, you fuck that. So they'll rule us
what?
next.
They all turn into blood mages, worship dragons, and then take over?
Not at first. But you'd be a fool not to see where this could lead. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed.
I don't think it was.
Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
Have you seen Alexius?
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Not yet, no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked despondent, broken. Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to. I suppose the Inquisition will judge him eventually. I wonder if there's any chance they'll show him mercy. He hardly
maybe.
deserves it, but for Felix's sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man I once knew.
Hey, if he'll work for me, I'll show him mercy. I could use the fucker. Not even necessarily because of the time travel, but because, well, the rest of the magic. He'd be really useful to have around.
Mages. Lovely.
Fuck you.
There were so many questions surrounding Faria's death.
Who's Faria?
Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Stop Leliana from killing the traitor agent. Traitor, encourage her. Don't interfere. I'm gonna remain silent. Don't let her do her thing. This is her business.
It will be done.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Trust me. Everything I do is to protect our interests.
That's why I didn't interfere.
Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Oh, so I could have... Would that potentially have gotten me another agent if I... Actually, no, he killed one of my people.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Oh, yeah, I'll say it.
Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
Still
It
noble.
was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
Why do you care about the mages?
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
Oh, I guess this conversation was supposed to happen sooner.
Some of them were better people than me.
You
and
mean
yet
Wynn?
I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
You're Justinia's left hand.
They called you the left hand of the divine.
That they did? What of it?
What is the left hand?
What exactly does the left hand of the divine do?
A divine always has enemies, and Justinia had more than most. I protected her. I watched, had an ear to every door. I identified threats, and I dealt with them.
Why so many enemies?
Why did Justinia have so many enemies?
There were many who felt she was unfit to be divine. She had a past, a worldly life.
That sounds
and
like a good
many,
thing.
She wasn't given to the Chantry as a child. She chose it, and somehow that made her unworthy. And because they thought she was unworthy,
I
they
feel like
wished her
she
harm.
should have been the one they wanted for that. You're evading the question.
You still haven't told me what you did, exactly.
I handled difficult situations that couldn't be resolved through more delicate means.
So you did this. Why don't you join my party?
I could use the left hand of the divine at my
The
side.
left hand, right hand? Sign me
Every
up.
agent out in the world is my eyes, my ears, my blade. Wherever my people are, I am also. Coming with you, leaving my post, would blind and bound me. Do you see?
I get it.
We'll talk more later.
I'm not gonna ask about Justinia or why she'd start an Inquisition, because I feel like I know both of those. And, well, I don't exactly want her mourning Justinia now. Oh, God.
Joining us as allies, we need to be prepared. Abominations are inevitable. Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
We can control them.
We can handle the mages. There's no need for Templars.
Have any of these men faced an abomination before, my dear? Have you? The veil is broken, and the raw power of the Fade rushes out like floodwaters through a shattered levee. You know as well as I do that mages attract demons where the veil is thin. And if demons can walk our world with no blood magic to summon them, how safe do you think our allies are? There has never been a greater threat to mages than the Breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe.
You don't trust mages.
You have a low opinion of your fellow mages.
It's not a matter of opinion, my dear. I have a close relationship with reality. Many of our colleagues do not. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
That's just Chantry rhetoric, isn't it?
You're just spouting Chantry propaganda, Vivian.
My dear, what a world you must live in. Do you know how young mages are found?
Man, she hates
me. A little girl has a nightmare, and in her sleep, she burns her house down. A teenage boy has a fit, and lightning rips his mother to pieces. You know how these stories go. Perhaps you lived one. People don't learn the fear of magic at Chantry services, my dear. They learn it from us. Tell me something.
Oh boy.
As you will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
Ooh, mages in the Chantry, or mages should be free? I'm gonna say we need mages in the Chantry.
Mages shouldn't be kept out of the Chantry. Who knows the dangers of magic better than a mage?
A curious idea. Such twists and turns.
I don't want circles back.
It's something to consider, my dear.
Okay, that sort of balances out, but she still fucking hates me.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you,
are you okay, Josephine?
The Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement. The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well.
Hello? Can I help you with something?
I'll speak with you later.
Travel safely.
Damage bonus against demons and against humanoids. Can I not talk to you because you're stuck in the ground? Damn it, you're the one person I actually wanted to fucking talk to. Is it because you're out here somewhere? What's in here? I've never actually looked here before. Oh, beds. I feel like that might be where my advisors sleep. I'm getting tired of finding those, honestly. Can I actually just not talk to her?
It will cost at least 10.
Fine.
Not sure why you would want to pay out of your own pocket for books.
Exists to serve man and never to rule over him.
Well, since Josephine is shut up. Since Josephine's stuck in the floor and I can't talk to her, I guess it's time. Since Josephine's stuck in the floor and I can't talk to her, I guess it's time for me to let my heart burn, I guess. Even though that is a horrifying quest title.